Hey, it's Don. Today we're going to talk a little bit about buyer scams, where a buyer sends you some weird notice or some weird question or includes links to sites and things like that for you to check out. Now, hopefully it should be a given that no one goes to any link at all if somebody sends you something in an email. That goes for even people you may know. Somebody could have hacked their email. I don't click on anything. I don't go to any single link ever in anything that I get. Now, you can scan some of that and catch most of it, but there's some that can still get in as well. We're going to show you one that I've gotten many times. I've reached out to a few other people. They've received similar ones. They're all coming from the same type of area, claiming to be somebody wanting to make a purchase from you. So you got to look at these very carefully when you're even accepting some. In some cases, if you're doing it from a phone, many people may not look at the comment that's actually in there and accept some of these from people that are scrupulous and trying to get you to do things. So again, you got to be careful from the start of this. Never open anything, never go anywhere, even if it comes through some of the eBay things that come in. If it's not an official eBay flagged email to you, don't open it. If it comes to your private mailbox, check it out too, because in many cases I've seen some that say this is going to expire like on Amazon, and it looks like it's from Amazon, but when you actually look at the details of where it's coming from, it has nothing whatsoever to do with Amazon. So you got to be very, very careful. There's a Prime scam going out there right now. They're sending out emails trying to act like your Prime account's in jeopardy, trying to get you to go somewhere. But again, that goes nowhere. I've seen these from many people, as well as I've received several of them. The one I'm going to show you in just a second here is one that I've received 7 of these on eBay. I've seen several others from 2 different people, as well as a couple similar. This is it here. I'm sorry that it's highlighted. I didn't realize that my clip of the screen had it highlighted, and it actually has been deleted. So I do apologize, but you can see the gist of it here as well. They are all the same. Every one of these that I have received. 0 feedback, all similar. All from Singapore, every single one of these. They're all on different items, different oddball things. None of them are related to each other. It's the exact same message every single time that I've received these. Now, I started to blow these off and not worry about them too much, but I've received copies of these, as I said, after reaching out to several other people, and they've also received this very same one. Now, I've looked at that address on there, and if you notice, it's an HTTPS, which is a secure page, basically, meaning you'd have to log in and show credentials. It's also from a UK site. It's referencing a contact article in here. From apparent looks, it seems to be legit, but that means absolutely nothing. The whole thing is reeking of someone trying to get you to go to a site and possibly expose your credentials to your account of some sort. It looks like as someone's got something hidden in there, and you probably wouldn't know it till you get to the page. Again, I've received many of these, very, very peculiar. I've seen other people have got them as well. Word for word, identical copies across the board. Now, this has been happening for 6 or 7 weeks from what I can see. Same one over and over again. It's almost like clockwork, once a week. So again, 6 or 7 of these I've had, so once a week it looks like. It's probably some sort of bot sending this out. Maybe you get somebody to go somewhere and they enter some information, you hack their account, and then off you go. Either way, no matter where it comes in at, you don't open it. You don't go to any links or anything like that. It's just not safe, especially when it's coming through your eBay account as well. They know you're a seller. They know you have merchandise up in the whole works. Now, I block all these. You can report them to eBay as well if you wish. But again, don't do anything with these. Just discard them, block them, and move on. No one should be asking you to go to any place through here at all. This is critical for your safety when you're doing stuff like this. Now, if you get attachments even in your email or anything like that, you click on them, you could execute something that could take over your system. That is how people get into your system. They disguise links to look like something else. They disguise downloads to look like something else as well. So all of those are suspicious, especially on situations like this. Again, there's Singapore and China have been where these have been coming from. in all accounts. I haven't seen any from anywhere else other than those areas. Now, the Singapore ones that I have seen do have different postal codes. So they've got them coming from different locations, or at least they're using different codes for it. Again, identical emails. If anybody else did receive something like this, please make a comment down below. I'd really like to know how prevalent this is. All zero accounts, all Singapore or China. So again, this is something that you need to take seriously. Look at all those messages in there. The fact that something like that would be sent out over and over again, identical from different locations, zero feedback, a new bidder every single time is very, very suspicious. Never go to any place like that. It's for your own safety. Even on Facebook and places like that. A large number of folks that I know that do Facebook have had their accounts hacked in many cases. So goading is one of the ones I have seen many different times. So you just got to be careful when you're doing this. Keep that in mind. Keep track of your safety. We use filter systems. We trash a lot of stuff. Stuff is actually filtered if it has attachments in the whole works. They're automatically scanned and such forth. There's many applications that will take care of that. When you start to do more and more business, you're going to have higher volume. It may be worth looking into something like that. There are some free ones, but it's mostly the paid services or paid applications that do the best service like that. But that's what I have for you today. Hopefully that gave you some ideas and some thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. You can also hit the bell icon to be notified if I post new content or go live. Subscribe and tell all your friends.
You are watching a demonstration of the most authentic cap pistol in the world. It has exclusive fanning action and shoots safe shooting shells with greeny stickum caps. The gun and hip-slung Mattel holster are specially made for a fast draw. All of Mattel's shooting shell fanners and holsters carry the true stamp of the Old West. And every boy will walk tall when he wears a holster and pistol with a Mattel brand. You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.